Good morning, Ramon. Good morning, team. 1 week till the Super Bowl. Can you believe it?
Well, I don't know if you've heard, Mindy. Maybe you haven't, but the script has already been leaked, and I'll let you know what
Oh,
happens.
okay.
Unless you want to wait and just uh,
No,
see how it unfolds. I mean, you could, I
I
have
definitely don't want to
I
wait.
have a copy of the script,
All
and
right.
we'll be making sure everyone gets a copy of that, so we're
Right.
all on the same page for Sunday. Talk
Right.
to powers that be. They sent it out. Everyone studied it. They're starting to implement it at practice. Both teams will be ready to go according to the script.
Right. Yes, I'm interested on who they have already selected and which calls are going to be the ones that will influence this game.
Right. Will it be the officials? Will it be some ejections? Will it be a player mistake? Who is going to be the star for
Right.
one reason or another when it comes to the Super Bowl and the script? Hello to everyone. Welcome to the morning, Steve, with the Midwest's premier sports handicapper, Mindy Hahn. I'm Ramon Scott. We got another day of morning steam. Hello to everyone starting to join us for today. Mindy, we were in the green yesterday with our
All that matters, Ramon. That's all that matters.
premium consensus. We didn't have too busy of a day, I don't think, with our picks, but we did give out some winners on the show in college ball and pro basketball. So hello to everyone coming in. Let's get the roll call with Ron here today. Adam is here. He said we helped him with his NCAA
I know, that's
yesterday, or his
good. That's good.
NBA as well. So percent better is here. Curtis Man joins us. Blake is here. We've got regulars.
That's right.
Here's Corenzo seeing us again.
Becoming a regular. There we go.
Gerardo is here as well. So thanks, everybody. Good to see you here on a Sunday. Mindy, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do tonight. There's no sports after, about 6:30 my time. So I don't know. I might have to go out and explore the town or find
That's what
something.
you said. Maybe get in a poker game or something like that. That should be fun. I'm excited for you to get out on the town a little bit.
Maybe I'll just go to bed.
Or
Okay.
that.
Well, actually, what is tonight the Grammys or tomorrow? I gotta watch the Grammys. I know that.
Oh, it might be today. I don't know. I don't. I'm
Usually on a Sunday. I know
I'm
they
not
move.
too much on pop
All
culture.
right. Well, there you go. I'll be watching the Grammys then. Maybe I can find some.
It's Oscars, Blake said.
No,
Oscars?
it's the Grammys tonight. The Oscars aren't tonight. It's the Grammys.
Oh, there we go, Grammys.
Well, maybe I could find a place to bet the Grammys.
Oh, geez, that sounds crazy.
The one show I want, the one award show I will watch and love and like.
I might just have to record it.
I'm actually not as hip as I used to be. And then now I hear a good song on there and I'm like, wow, what a great song. The thing's been out for like 9 months. I'm like, I never heard that before.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I roll with it too.
Blake says, who cares? I don't know. I like the Grammy. I think the one I like is the Grammys. That's the only one I watch. So
I usually just kind of like fast forward to the performances and that's pretty much it.
The ones where they have an old performer and a new performer to get,
Yeah, see, those I can get into.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
When, like, Cher gets the Vanguard Award or something like that. So,
That's right. I mean, if Cher makes an appearance, you're
then I'm in. Yes, yeah. She might be my fave.
I was a little uncomfortable on New Year's Eve with the Miley Cyrus Dolly Parton.
So have you heard though that Dolly Parton and Cher are doing a duet, and they're doing the remake of "Sweet Dreams" by the Eurythmics, which I think is interesting.
I think that's awesome. Well, yeah. In fact, what I think she's kind of doing a legacy piece, right? She's invited a lot of different performers to sing with her. Studio, doing some studio stuff. Here we are on the morning steam, just talking a little.
I like that. I'm about as hip as a fanny pack. See.
All right, Blake says he just wants some Zeppelin.
Right. So we're all kind of stuck, it sounds like. Kevin doing his
Okay.
Oh,
All right, we better get moving here. Nobody wants to. Just trying to talk about something on a week before the Super Bowl. First, no football unless you want to do the little flag football thing, and and a light schedule. So I'm just taking it light today a little bit. Coming off a good day yesterday, let's go over to Tony'sPicks.com. Get ready for the show, and take a look at who's hot. Daniel Walasachuk, 20 wins yesterday. Yep. 20 wins and 6 losses. Great job, plus 1,000 units. I was up there yesterday too. 9-4 with my premiums. Not pictured here. 4-2 in MMA will be added to that record at some time. But 13-6 for me on the day over at Tony'sPicks.com. You see Collins Brown also coming in. A strong day, 6-3. Paul Lagaretos wins both of his plays, and Joshua Pope
still
has never lost.
Is he still batting 1,000?
Never lost. If you want to go with a handicapper, might we suggest Joshua? He's never lost here on Tony's Picks. He's 2 wins, no losses, and 1 tie. Daniel, his numbers piled up, and he's having a good 7 days, as is Collins, GM right there. Mindy, over the last 30 days, the Morning Steam team on top. 1,823 units, and you're right there as well, 800 units over the last 30 days. Add in the first 5 days of January, and you're up 2 dimes so far this year. So good job so far, and hopefully we'll come through with some more winners today on the Morning Steam. You can find all of our handicappers. Click on the All Cappers tab. Find the handicapper of your choice to get signed up. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 20% off all of our premium pick packages, including mine. On Sunday, I'll be coming at you with college basketball and pro basketball. Mindy, we don't have much else.
That's it.
There's some soccer. I mean, Paul's got some soccer, but you'll have pro and college, huh?
That is correct. Got a 3-pack in the NBA and only 1 single play right now in college basketball.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going to have plenty of college basketball to discuss here on the show. I'm just going down some of my late winners last night there on the screen with Oregon State, Arizona under, Marshall Lafayette. I had Louisiana in that one. I had Bonaventure. I had the St. Thomas Tommies. I had Middle Tennessee, and I had McNeese. I had lots of sides for once there. And, so click on the handicapper leaderboard, see who's hot, find the handicapper of your choice and get signed up. Like I said, Mindy has plays already loaded up for today's action. And use the promo code, as always, TonyT at checkout. Save 20% off all of our premium pick packages. And, yep, thanks, Ron. Let's smash and like and get it started as we get ready to hopefully get some winners today. We had some good picks in college basketball and some in pro yesterday as well. And we'll take a look at the 6-game NBA card, and we'll look at 5 games tonight in college basketball. Let's get started. Everyone, got a couple of dozen of you. Great to see you here. Everyone will start folding in once we get the picks going. Here we thought they were here just for us.
Just for that intro, right? Best part of the show, the intro.
The Led Zeppelin, okay,
right.
Or the talking about, nobody wants to talk about the Grammys. I don't know if there's anything too interesting yesterday. If you want to talk about sports, I didn't
really get to watch too much. I had to go to my nephew's little double header basketball game, and I had to run the scoreboard. I feel like it's maybe my true calling, running the scoreboard.
Well, as long as you were doing community sports, I'm a big fan of that.
I was.
No problem then. You get a pass.
And then it's my, we celebrated my sister's birthday. The only thing I really saw was we watched maybe the tail end of, Creighton. That was just kind of on. And then I saw it looked like the Lakers blew like a big lead versus the Pelicans. And then maybe a little bit of Oklahoma, a little bit of Gonzaga. That's about all I saw yesterday.
Yeah, leave it to the Lakers to help the Pelicans end a 10-game losing streak. So, see what happens today on our card. Again, we got one true day game, and then everything else is kind of a late afternoon on a Sunday. So, that's what we're faced with. A little bit of a quirky card. Short card, let's win. Magic and the Hornets will start us off. I'm showing the Hornets a 1-point favorite here, and the total 235.5.
So it said, whenever you see a funky spread, you bet on that team. The Hornets and the NBA day falls into that category. Well, darn. I was going to look at the Magic. I mean, both of these teams have been, pretty terrible here of late, but I don't know if the Hornets can stop anyone. We kind of talk about that, quite a bit. And I kind of feel like the Magic, they've just been pretty solid here over the last month or so, especially solid against Minnesota? I'll take the Magic.
Right. I get it because, especially in this, let's take a look and see if we've got some. Oh, I'll say that Ziggy was saying. Yeah. That's what Ziggy was. I thought that was your intro. That was well done.
No, I was reading what he had put down there because it came up and it was really long. So I was like, I'll just read
that. That is you, isn't it, Ziggy?
I think that's the real Ziggy.
Okay. Just making sure. Because, anytime I see something with, some balls and some double G's in there and some Z's, anybody else take a vote?
Is it the real Ziggy?
Ziggy Stardust. Adam's going to be on Orlando here with you, Mindy. And it looks like Ron Hahn on Orlando. I think TJ is saying he'll follow you on this one. I kind of agree with what Ziggy was saying with a spread like this. You kind of look at it and say, like Charlotte has to win some games. What are the games the type of games that they would win against a fellow younger? Yes, Orlando has been, the far more developed team right now already, right? Even though maybe the Hornets were started off maybe perceived to be ahead of the Magic before the season. Obviously, that's not the case right now. So Ziggy does have his 2 plays. Let's put him up for Ziggy. We want anybody new here with some plays are welcome, of course, to make these kind of contributions to the chat. So percent better wants the over in this game. I'm going to agree with you, Minnie. I'm going to take Orlando. I'm looking at exactly what Ziggy is saying, and that's what I saw when I looked at but I mean, Orlando is just so solid right now at getting numbers, especially in situations like this, even against, weaker teams. I think that's the spots where they're actually, yes, they beat Boston. They've had some memorable games, but they've also done well against teams they were expected to do well against. So Ron wants them here. I mean, look, Orlando's the team getting money this year, right? I mean, they are 28, and they're an underdog in this game. It says it right there at 1 point. 28-17 against the spread as an underdog. Now, granted, they are usually getting more points than that, but they are 30-22 overall against the spread. And Charlotte at home is 8-14-1 against the spread. They're not necessarily getting the money in a lot of situations. They're 7-16 straight up at home, and Orlando's 8-19 straight up on the road. This is a measuring stick game for Orlando that they should want to win. I'll go with you in this one, Mindy. I have my concerns. I could easily just say that, right? I mean, anybody could say that. I do think that this is one that they feel they should win, and I'll take them to do so today. And it looks like everyone else is Only Ziggy. So, but I give, yep. Thank you, Ziggy. Great point. That's exactly what I would point out. That well, let me see. Let me take a look at it, see if there's any percentage here. Yeah, in fact, I'm showing the number going up to 1.5 and 2 as we speak. This one is on the move. We're going to get even more points out of this right now than just 1 or 1.5. I want to see if this is even getting steamed right now. I mean, it's definitely on the move. The trendy sports book here in Las Vegas has already got it up to 2. It's moving right now. The online sports book, the offshore online sports book, 1.5. National sports book here in the U.S., 1.5. Big square offshore sports book, 1.5. All of them moving to 1.5 right now. So we're going to get another half a point at least out of this.
All right.
Look, it's Charlotte is a very sharp side here. There's no doubt about it. But I'm going to have to fade this today. So, yep, percent better. You're right. That's where the move is, and we might be. I dare I say we're on the square side here. I would think. I think Charlotte is the side of the sharps here. So, all right, we're doing it.
All right.
Yeah. I'm being honest.
Well, we would hope so.
Well, right. Cleveland and Indiana here. Indiana is getting points. Cleveland's a 5-point favorite, and the total is 226.
Yeah, I think I got to take the Cavaliers here, -5 on the road. I just think they're the better defensive team, and kind of basically at both ends of the floor here on this one, allowing the least amount of points to their opponents this season. I'm going to take the Cavs, -5.
Okay, I don't know if I see it that way. I think this is a great spot maybe for Indiana. So I'm going to pivot and go with this total to go under today in Cleveland and Indiana. I think these two teams kind of trend toward the under. I don't know if the money necessarily reflects it. In fact, the steam came in on the over. So I am going to be ending up fading a little bit of more steam here. It looks like they came in on the over at 225. So I'm going to end up, though, with the under in this game with these two clubs. Right now, you look at Cleveland, they are 11 and 15 to the under on the road. Both teams generally trend slightly under this season. So let's see what you guys have in this one. There's Adam. He wants Cleveland and the under. Ron is on the pace here, taking that home dog. So Ziggy says sometimes you got to bet on the ugly teams. I find most of the time you got to bet on the ugly teams. Zane says Cavaliers here in the first half. Corenzo pointing out the poor spread record of late of the Cavs on the road. So. In fact, the Pacers have not been an overwhelming spread team, but they are 500 against the spread at home. Ziggy says he's on the Pacers off of the he's on the Pacers against the spread. Yep. And we've got Ron, Pacers in a close one, but the Cavs win. Percent better going to be with me here on this under. And I think we were just expecting that from Halliburton. I know someone had commented he's. I don't think he is a chemistry destroyer type of player. I gotta like this gentleman's attitude on the court. Maybe he just was worried because the Pacers were, still okay. They weren't okay without him. There's no doubt about it. TJ is a Pacers home dog here. All right. And Matt's got a copy of the script as well, apparently. Matt's with Mindy here on the Cavs. And Zane points out Cavs struggling a bit against Eastern Conference competition. But Mindy will take them and lay those points on the road. I will be on the under in this one. with Pacers and the Cavs. All right, got a couple plays out of that one. Here's the Raptors and the Grizzlies, and the Grizzlies are favored by 4.5, and the total is 231.
I'm going to go over the total. It's 4-0 in the last 4 in Memphis, 10-2 Raptors last 12 road games. Over is 5-2 Grizzlies last 7 home games. Grizzlies have the second lowest defensive efficiency. Well, I guess it would be the second lowest defense in all of basketball right now. I mean, allowing lots of points is what I should say. The second lowest. I'm going to take the over.
Okay. Mindy will go over in the game between Toronto and Memphis. These teams definitely have a tendency more so to go over. It looks like the action's coming in on the under, and it's making me not necessarily I know that over is going to be kind of I think the more popular side. Memphis just has been going under of late. So I'm going to end up here. I'm going to be on Toronto in this one. I'm really impressed with what's going on. I know they lost that game against Utah. That was hard trying effort, but they came back to beat Houston. They didn't get the money in that one. They're on that long road trip still. And, man, they've been trying hard. I just feel like this is a better spot for them. Let's see. Yeah, Ron says Grizzlies have those questionable players in the game today. I don't think the injuries, are that significant. I mean, I expect Morant. You look at this line. I guess once he's announced he will be in. I mean, I think Ja will play. He's questionable. There's no doubt about it. The line at 4.5, should Memphis be favored by more? So I don't know. I think maybe it's when we're waiting for Ja's status, I would think here. Grizzlies, says Blake in this one. And let's see. Memphis at home and over. Is that what Ron is calling for there? Okay. Ron says he does think he will play. I'm going to be on Toronto in this game. I'm not sure I can get off Toronto at this point. They've been on the road forever, but I think getting these 4.5 points, I've been impressed with the effort. I know they've lost 3 straight against the number. Maybe they've been getting a little bit too much respect from the betting public. They're still a decent underdog. Memphis covers it well at home. They just haven't been covering of late. I'm going to go with Toronto in this one. I was almost thinking premium, but I'll use it in the show here.
Okay.
And Terrell says Memphis loves to lose at home. They're 21-4 straight up at home, but they have lost games where they were expected to win. And Zane coming in with some stats for us as well. So, yeah, got to wait, I guess. All right.
Cool. Good info.
Yes, thank you, everyone. Tougher game here. You guys like this card or no? Mindy and I can't seem to get on the page yet, but we'll see here. We'll take a look next at the Sixers and the Knicks. The Sixers on the road, favored by 5, 225.5.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like I can't get on the Knicks right now. I think I have to go with the 76ers here. They just keep losing at home and trending in opposite directions, I think, are these, 2 teams here. The Knicks are 3-7 against the spread at home. I'm going to take the 76ers today.
Okay. Well, we got one. I mean, I have to think the Sixers can take this game seriously enough to be able to even get these points at 5, maybe even 4.5. And I'll be with you on the Sixers in this one. Look, I think, let's see. Here comes Ron. Corenzo likes the card today. We should have had him on the show because
right.
Good thing we got him here. But we're on one here, I think, with the Sixers. Let's see. TJ's on him as well. Ziggy saying that he's feeling like it's the Knicks spot. I just feel like the Philly will take this game very seriously. Adam says 76ers. Ron says, Embiid basically was on a rest day. I mean, his status is questionable, but I think he will. He certainly feels like he should be playing in this game. Flora Zane says 76ers. Let's go, Mindy.
All right, let's do it.
So it's everybody against Ziggy on this one, but that's okay. Yeah, this has to be the spot for the Knicks for me. I mean, for the Sixers. I'm sorry. For the Sixers against the Knicks today. Knicks, you mentioned it, Mindy. Knicks struggling to get numbers.
Yeah. It's like I keep on trying to find a spot for him and just having trouble lately.
Well, it's not at home. They're 10 and 16 against the spread at home. So, they do cover as an underdog a little bit, but I don't know. Sixers starting to find their form. All right. Hello to everyone. Thank you in the chat. Nice to see all of you. Wow. Good number today. All right. Kings and Pelicans here. The Kings are favored on the road by 1 and the total 229.
The Lakers should have won. The Kings should win. I don't know. That's how I kind of see it. Kings 15-9 on the road here so far. 15-12. I can't read my handwriting on that one, but the Pelicans are only 1-4 at home. So I'll be taking the Kings today.
Okay.
Getting a rebound writing sometimes. Goodness.
Yeah, especially after what we saw, with the Pelicans in that game. I mean, they snapped the losing streak to the against the Lakers of all teams. So
right.
That was, here's Ron. He's coming in saying he likes the Kings today, but Ziggy's on the Pels, Adam's on the Kings. So, for me, I think that's the way I was going to look as well. The steam did come in on the Kings, and I'm going to go with the Kings as well. Let's take a Mindy for a second premium consensus here. I know we're on the road. Again, in this one, all three of our plays are road teams.
Right.
But that's okay. Let's take the Kings against the Pelicans. Pelicans off that game, as you mentioned. They were down. Again, it just seemed like the right spot to end a 10-game losing streak when you're playing the Lakers. Just felt like that was going to happen, and it just unfolded right there in front of our eyes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're still missing free throws, those Lakers down the stretch. I did see that last night.
New Orleans has covered just 3 out of their last 10 games. Meanwhile, the Kings are 15-9 against the spread on the road. So,
maybe that was my note too. I started with a 15, and then I just got off scribbly after that.
Okay, well, Pelicans, they do their best work at home, no doubt about it. But Kings, obviously the better team here. Pelicans back to back. Go ahead, let's take the Kings to get another road win. Pelicans, 18-9 at home straight up. Pretty good record, but I'm willing to do it. Let's do it. Let's take the Kings. Give us our third play here.
All right.
Okay. Nuggets and Timberwolves. The Timberwolves are up to 3 here just within the last hour or so. And the total, though, is down to 232.5. That could be an indicator that Jokic could be out today. I'm thinking, let's take a look at the status. You can wait if you want, Mindy, but I don't think we know for sure. But I would just think that, seeing that kind of move is not – I'm not getting any report yet, but man, that's a pretty significant move. Not only has the move been on the Nuggets, but the totals also dropped. Remember, this thing opened like 238.
Yeah, and that's kind of where I was going because I wasn't sure. I was kind of waiting, for the show here to get a little bit more information, but I was going to take the under in this one. It is 5-2 in the Nuggets' last 7 road games, 5-1 in the Timberwolves' last 5 overall here, 5-1 in the last 6 road games, all to the under. So yeah, I mean, like you said, it started out at 238, now 232. Yikes! But I'll stick with it.
Yeah, I mean, without him, I would think it is going to be an under, but again, there's no indication yet, as far as I know officially, whether he'll be ready tonight. We know that Rudy Gobert has been, certainly been talked about, but he's questionable for tonight's game as well. But again, the line is definitely moving towards the Wolves. So we'll see. Rivers suspended, it looks like, from that good fight the other night.
Oh, really?
We had a really good brawl the other night. So Ron's saying he thinks this is a game Jokic is sitting. I mean, you look at the line, right? Yeah, Ron says he's not on the report. It's just that line is moving to Minnesota and it's moving to the under big time. So Adam, though, still he wants to come in on the Nuggets here. Ziggy, you would think, yeah. I mean, they should know all. They're Vegas. They're a representation of the public. Coming up, Zane, we'll have 5 college games still. So, Ron, that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see because, really I'm just playing spots most of the time anyways. Like we always say, the personnel will be baked in the line. It's what team is ready to play. That's why you see teams, right, step up when the player, half their team's out and here come the bench guys. It's their night. So Ziggy says, on the Wolves. All right. Well, Mindy.
Yes.
You said.
Did you make the play official yet?
No, I haven't. What did you say?
Well, I said the under.
All right. I'm in on the under. I guess we can't do anything. We can't, have a
redo.
We can't have Karnak come in and tell us whether or not Jokic is gonna play or not. I just feel like he's not, especially on a total that's dropped basically 6 points. That's an indicator for me. Let's go under. Give us 4 plays in the NBA. All right. Yep. Zane, you said it. All right, Mindy. 4 plays in the NBA.
Goodness, got 4 out of there after tonight. A slow start. Oh no, we got the very first one on there. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah. See how that goes. NBA obviously not too bad of late. So let's go to our college games. We're kind of focused on the late afternoon, so we can get all our videos done and put up. So let's get right into it. Yeah. We looked at 5 games. So, yep, they're talking Kyrie in the chat. Yeah, I mean, might as well just go from one championship team to another where I could screw things up even more. Lakers will take them because they
need help no matter what. Yeah,
them dramatically, but can they really work that out? All right. Let's get some in here with Wichita State going on to take Tulsa. And Wichita State's a favorite here, Mindy, 5.5. The total 139.5.
Yeah, I'm heading to the favorite, Wichita State minus 5.5. Shockers here, 5-4-1 against the spread the last 10. Tulsa, on the other hand, 2-6-2 against the spread in their last 10. And only 1-7-2 against the spread at home. I'm going to take the Shockers today, minus 5.5.
I'm on it. Give me the Wheat Shockers against Tulsa. I mean, we know Tulsa's bad. I mean, granted, they've improved a little bit, but, I still can't get over the fact that they, can't get a bunch of covers now that they finally got 1 or 2 covers. I mean, no big deal, right? They, have the worst spread record in the country, I think, still 4-17 overall. So, TJ, I'll make a $15 play just for you today. I didn't have any up. Hey, Wichita's 6-0-1
Yeah,
against.
I do for the NBA. I got a best bet for $15 there.
You do already?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm not gonna. No,
You're not gonna.
No, I will. Okay. Butterscotch is on Wichita State 90. Wow, let's get to our record here. Let's try to say something.
So close. Call your friends.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I shouldn't have looked at it. That's the thing. Once I looked at it, it's not going to go up now.
Oh, is that what happens?
Yeah. Plus,
you jinx it.
I'm not trying to say this is it's always a great show with you passing along winners and hopefully getting, but I don't know. The card is. Hey, let's take Wichita State. Let's get excited. Wichita State undefeated against the spread on the road this season, 6-0-1. Tulsa's the worst spread team in the country. It's 4-17 overall, 3-10 at home against the spread, and then we're only laying 5.5 points. Let's do it.
So we're up to 98. We're getting so close. We got to go past 102. We can do it.
Don't pay attention to it. It'll happen.
Well, now I have to, don't I?
Yeah. Well, maybe it'll be this game, Mindy. Maybe this game
my mom.
will take us
Never
over
get on.
the top when the Penn State Nittany Lions come into Lincoln, taking on the Nebraska Cornhuskers. You know these Cornhuskers. It seems like when I tried to get on a different side than you on the Cornhusker games, I'm wrong. And what do you say today with Penn State coming into town?
Well, it's one of those, I think Nebraska definitely plays better at home, but they are only 2-8 in their last 10 and 1-6 in the last 7 against the spread. So they keep losing, when they're trying to, cover any sort of spread, it seems. I'm going to take Penn State today. -4. And we totally busted our record.
Yeah,
look at that.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for getting up to that 105. That looks like the high point, but let's sell high. You're taking. I'm paying attention.
Oh, I'm taking the Penn State.
Of course you are, because I am too.
Nebraska Huskers.
Of course you are. I am also taking Penn State in this one to handle Nebraska on the road and cover the number. This isn't the role where I want Nebraska at this point, or maybe it is. I don't know, but Penn State 10-4 against the spread as a favorite. Nebraska 4-12 against the spread as an underdog. Please, I'll go down with Penn State if that's what happens today in this one.
It is greater than a coin flip.
Yeah. Hey, I-81. That sounds like a
highway.
Play on a highway, right?
Is there a Highway 81? I'm right next to 80, so now I'd have to go look it up.
Well, I know. Let's see. It runs right through Tennessee, Virginia, and West Virginia.
Is that what it is?
Pennsylvania, New York. If that's what he means. But anyways, he has another game for us. He likes Michigan at home against Ohio State. Laying 3.5, says he'll beat him by 7. Thank you, I-81, for being one of 105.
That's right.
Appreciate that. Yeah. It's when we start, going away from talking about any sports, and I'm like,
then people are like, I'm out of here. They're celebrating 105. We're gone.
Right. A measly, you guys are measly's 100. No, we appreciate each and every one of those 105. Wow, thanks. Okay, Mindy, so that's a second play now. Hopefully we have a great day of picking winners on the show. We've already got 6 plays. Let's take Penn State here, lay the points on the road. And it's only 4 points here now, so okay.
Yeah.
All right, Houston and Temple. We've seen Houston. They've stumbled again, but just when you least expect it. And now they're going to go on and take on Temple here and lay double digits.
Yeah, I'm waiting for
11.5 now.
I was waiting for Butterscotch to put up a whole bunch of trash cans. Houston is trash. That's what I read last time. So I tend to kind of believe them, They're 5-5 against the spread in the last 10, especially when they lay these double digits. Temple 8-2 against the spread in their last 10. Owls also 10-1 on Sundays. Let's go Temple Owls. 5-1 against the spread in the last 6. Cougars 1-4 against the spread in the last 5. There it is. There's my trash cans. I like it. Let's go Temple.
Okay. Well, I mean, are they trash long term? Are they? Is that what are we just beating up on?
Maybe just trash against the spread, but sometimes they play pretty trashy. They've lost some games that they were expected to win pretty good.
Well, I don't know how they've lost 2 games.
Well, you know what I'm saying. Those 2
covered. I'm probably mean covered, right?
Right.
But still, 7-1. At home, it's mostly because they're favored by too many points. Are they favored by too many points here? I don't know. 7-1 against the spread on the road. Meanwhile, Temple's a great spread team this year. 8-2. You mentioned how hot they are. They're also 8-1-1 as an underdog, but they are 7-7 against the spread at home. At home is not their best role. But how can you pass? How can you pass up now 11.5 points with Temple against Houston? The total you see at 131 right there. I mean, they're not going to get to 131 at all. Blake's worried about the Chinese balloon. Of course, it's just great execution, man.
I guess it was the next state over. Missouri, right?
Congratulations to the United States government and military for taking all week to debate over this rogue weather balloon that somehow went across the ocean. Obviously the super spy balloon, obviously so discreet. Jeez. Oh man, good job, man. And we took one of our valuable rockets, one of our missiles, and shot that weather balloon. Okay. All right. You didn't have to mention the weather balloon. The balloon boy. All right. I'm sorry, Mindy. Take Temple in this one, in taking 11.5 points. Come on. Houston, look, I think they've been actually quite strong, even against the spread. The games they've lost, you laugh because you're like, wow, how could these guys even lose a game? But I don't know if their play does sustain long term into the postseason. Okay, maybe they're going to make it to the Final Four again. Maybe this will be back to the glory days of Houston basketball, but I'm not sure. Kelvin Sampson's great, but just not sure. I'm sure in this one we're going to take Temple. Maybe even sprinkle the money line. Why not?
Money line.
Well, I mean,
all right, Ramon.
Plus 450 or so. Plus 450 or so.
All right. I'll probably be the last one laughing on that one when it comes in, right?
TJ says, didn't they come? They won. Temple won the game 56-55 back on January 22nd as a 19.5 point favorite in Houston. So, yeah, Matt said it right there. Scared Money's here today. Good to see you. Thanks, everyone, for being part of our record-setting day. Butterscotch says that the government shot down the Houston Rockets.
Oh, funny.
All right, we're 3 for 3. Let's keep going. Maybe we'll just pick every game. Northwestern.
Maybe so.
Northwestern and Wisconsin in this one. And it's Wisconsin 3.5, 125.5.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of 5-5 against the spreads here in the last 10 in this lineup here today, right? And then you have a Wisconsin team that's 1-9 against the spread, favorite 18-7 the last 26 meetings, though. Man, I just think I have to take a look at how bad I think the Badgers have been playing here. 0-6 in their last 6 home games. I got to take Northwestern. Especially get some points here.
Yeah, I'm going to go with you. I'm going to go with Northwestern here to get another play. Maybe, might be against our better judgment. You think of the long term, like you said, but what is wrong with Wisconsin right now, Mindy? They're not even winning games. Much less covering. Now, they do win as a favorite. That's what worries me. They've been losing their games when they've been underdogs a lot of late. So, but you mentioned it, Northwestern, they're still, 4-2 against the spread in their true road games. They didn't play very many out of conference, but now that they're in conference, they seem to be competitive, hanging in there, getting the points. So why not have a close game here today? Scott says Northwestern here. And, I think the trends favor them a little bit. You mentioned it. I don't know if it's necessarily something's wrong with Wisconsin or they can't cover when they're underdogs. Like I said, they are favored here. That's what worries me because they do very, very well as a favorite. So, Thurman gave us a couple of plays there. But I'll do it with you. Let's go 4 for 4 on these.
All right.
Let's take Northwestern.
Can we make it 5 for 5?
3.5 points. Boy. Okay. That's the way I like Northwestern in that game. All right. Stanford and Colorado wraps up the day at 7 Eastern, 6 Central, 4 Pacific. So you can see how early this card is going to end with no night action tonight. In this one, Colorado's is up to 5, total 135.
Man, see, this is where the Stanford Cardinal 5-5 against the spread in their last 10, and then Colorado 2-7-1 against the spread in their last 10. Road team here 3-0-1 the last 4. Underdog 3-0-1 though, as well. So there's a little bit of mixed info. But if I take a look at Colorado, just 0-6-1 the last 7 games. Give me Stanford. I'll take them. +5.
All right, Mindy's on the Cardinal here in this one. And, we can't agree on them all. I'm going to take the over in this game between Stanford and Colorado. That's the way I'm going to go. Yeah, these teams may have a tendency to go under for the most part, but I think at this number of 135, I think they will go over tonight in this one. If Stanford does win, as they're the ones that are, I want to say less of a moneymaker because Colorado is just pretty dismal against the spread. But I think it'll be Stanford that is able to put up the number that we need to get there. You guys, you're on them as a dog. I think they can be competitive here. I'll go over in this one, over 135. Mindy's on Stanford. I'm on the over. We got some comments as well on this game. We've got Adam here. He's on Stanford. Butterscotch is on Colorado, however. Good to see you, C. James here. And here's a pick from C. James giving out Utah today against Cal. So always appreciate that, especially on some games that we did not necessarily cover. So, all right, Mindy, great show. And there weren't any requests out there, right?
Nope, we're doing good, Ramon. We got it under an hour today. Small card, but look at us in all of our plays.
4 pro, 4 college.
That's right. We'll put them in the chat here.
Yeah. Okay. Great. I'll go over to Tony'sPicks.com where you'll see a page full of winners from me yesterday over on the site where I went 13-6 with my premium pick selections yesterday on Tony's Picks. So head on over to our website, use the promo code TonyT at checkout, save 20% off all of our premium pick packages. Also today, loaded up on the site as every day, I will also have more videos for you. Don't forget to check out Tony's videos, of course, on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel, but I've also got 2 videos embedded almost every day over at Tony'sPicks.com. One of them is our sponsor video, and I got a pick in the Ryder Manhattan game. And I also have our leaderboard video, which you can find on YouTube and also on the website itself, and where I go over the leaderboard from the previous day and also give out a free pick. Today it's in the Missouri State Southern Illinois game, so get that one early. Just want to thank everyone for this record-setting day. I know we got to, I think, 108, unless you guys saw something else. Thank you so, so much. Here come the plays in pro for today. Magic. I want to think we're so entertaining, Mindy, but I have a feeling that the winning has something to do with continuing to go up. I mean, the natural progression of YouTube is your videos should go up unless you're really, I mean, it's taken us 6 months, Minnie, just to get to 100. Let's be honest with ourselves. I know we're proud of it, and we're proud and happy with all you guys. And but that's what I feel like. You look at the handicapper leaderboards there, and when you see right there for the whole year so far, for example, 35 days or whatever it is, and Team Steam is up 1,788 units. And
That's
you're
right.
up as well 2,000 units. I mean, to me, I don't know. Good. I don't know if to say, if we didn't have any crazy personality things, if I'm not talking about the Grammys or people don't want to hear that. I'm just trying to be like, Tony said this is more of a free flow show. We can talk about whatever we want. So I want to mix in something, but I think they just want the winners. I think that's all they want from us are winners.
Right. Hey, I don't blame them. That's what they're here for, right? Information, our expertise that we give out, and then we get that back from you guys. And I think when we put all of these great things together, it makes a really nice product for sure.
Oh, see, James, he wants the Team Steam. We need a logo. Oh my God. We got a new
I just got like a Tony's Picks hat. I don't know why we haven't gotten that one yet.
We don't winning wager. That's one thing we do not. We try to be fair about where we distribute everything. And I'm not want to say we want to make it too easy for you. I mean, obviously you just scroll through the end and the YouTube video. We know all to do that, but we don't put them on the Discord. So yep, right. The balloon. We got the balloon, the Grammys. A good thing because I'm gonna have nothing to do tonight. I'll have to, I might bet on the Grammys. So yeah, we don't want robots. Some people say I'm too much like a robot sometimes. So I want to show some personality.
Right.
Okay, it's not working on those social apps for me. But I've got you guys. I've got the 100 of you. Thank you so much. We know there are more than that. We know that some people come in and out, but and the views go up. So thank you so much, Mindy. I know Mindy likes it. Thank you. Everybody, say hello.
Am I saying it like with exclamation?
And E gets the official designation. No disrespect to any of our new chatters, but E gets the official designation today, Mindy, as viewer number 108.
All right.
Our record
breaker is E.
Numbers gang. Hello. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot. We'll get out of here and have a great day. Action starts up in just a couple of hours with college basketball. So thank you, Mindy. Thank you, E.
We'll be back tomorrow, 8 a.m. Central. That would be 9 Eastern, 6 Ramon. We'll be back again.
Thanks, everybody. No, I don't know. See, James, if I make it anywhere, although the Westgate was the place for me back in the day, when, of course, was the Hilton Superbook, but that's how old I am. But maybe if I went anywhere, it's going to be over the South Point or maybe Green Valley Ranch. That's the one that's closest to me. So, all right, everybody. Thank you so much. Thanks for the record-setting day. I can't get over it. That's why I can't get off the air, Mindy.
Of course.
Right.
Just, letting it all just flow through, bringing it all in remote.
Well, they've left now. It's not going to go any
right.
higher.
I mean, we're totally down to like 88 now. So
it's not going to go any higher now. They all know the show's over. I can't milk it for any more. So for Mindy Hahn, I'm Ramon Scott. Thank you for joining us.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.